Hey, everybody, welcome to Grillin for Awesomism, where we help you decide how to make some amazing food, even if you're on a limited budget. Because so many different things about Grillin for Awesomism is really fun. Like, if you're not watching Peyton's videos, you need to be watching his videos because he uses taco uppercut from everything on popcorn to cottage cheese to tuna fish to, taco. And you know what? If you buy that bottle of taco uppercut, you're going to thank us because you're going to change all your meals. You can buy bland meals. You can make bland meals. You can make it great just with taco uppercut. Trust me.
Yeah. And you'll love it.
Yep.
That's
See how good
stuff.
it is?
It's good stuff. Like you can see the cilantro in there. Peyton and Lynn love it. And you'll love it too.
We do. And you know what? I put it on in the morning. I put it in eggs and hash browns. It completely changes the whole thing. Wait till you guys see the next episode we're doing with taco uppercut. It's something people eat every single day. A lot of people eat every single day. Don't even think to put taco uppercut on it. Kind of like our, what do you call them? The muffins we made?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember?
So to piggyback off of what Lynn's saying, if you haven't been, you definitely got to watch the content that Peyton's been putting out there with the taco uppercut. He's been doing a lot of interesting recipes, but also some simple and achievable recipes that are still fun for everybody. And it's something that anybody could do because, as you know, this whole podcast is about connecting with one another, getting out of a lonely or maybe a depressed state. And we're doing it through food and grilling, and that's what this is all about. And Peyton has been leading the way with this for weeks now with his content Tuesdays and Fridays. So definitely tune into that. And big thank you to Peyton for being the awesome almighty taco uppercut ambassador, and we love and appreciate him.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you know, one of the things that I love about the taco uppercut is for $15 you get a bottle, right? You can use it 100 different ways. And you know, so often you go to the grocery store and you're like, well, you know, I don't really feel like eating just a bland this tonight. Throw a little bit of taco uppercut on it. It's cutting off your cost of your food and everything else. And leading into that, Chris is going to show you something really cool that you can do.
So we're getting on the black gloves because to go with what Lynn was just saying, we're going to go and show you how to use some chicken breasts here. Very, very cheap and affordable. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove some of the parts of a chicken breast that aren't necessarily desirable. Maybe you've bitten into a piece of chicken before. It was like super chewy, maybe gristly. There's a tendon in a chicken breast that we're going to show you how to remove, and you can split the breast to where you get the tenderloin and you still have a breast. And what we're going to do is season one of these breasts with taco uppercut so we can then utilize that for tacos down the line or fajitas or something. And then we're going to take another one and season it with Rack City. This is more of like a sweet, garlicky barbecue chicken vibe with that one. So what I'm going to do here is adjust the camera just a little bit. I got my stuff ready to go. And we'll make it quick and easy. I'll show you guys exactly how to break down a chicken breast in seconds here. And I think you're going to enjoy it. So we'll pull this here. This is just a little makeshift cutting board. We got our chicken. Cut your pack open. Now this is perfect because this is a pretty big breast. You might not always get a breast this big at the store, but that looks pretty good. And what I was talking about is if you look close, you see there's like tendons up in here. And it runs straight through. You can actually see the separation between the tenderloin and the breast right there. So what I do, get a sharp knife. Doesn't have to be this fancy. If you're looking, though, this is a dowel straw. And right here, this seam, we're going to cut it right there and separate the breast from the tenderloin. One nice swipe. And now you have a tenderloin. And now you have your breast. And now with that tendon I was talking about, it's kind of gross, but instead of cutting down like this, where you'll lose a lot of the meat, we're going to turn our blade sideways. And you cut away at the tendon, like that. You see?
Oh, wow.
So now it's virtually gone, and there's like a silver skin there that I just got underneath. And you just want to wither this away, like very laterally, which means sideways. Now what you're left with, this is exactly what I wanted to show you. You have a full breast now with no tendon in there. I mean, there's a slight remnant of it there, but unless you're going to decimate this, you're not going to get that out. But you have a nice full breast. This could feed up to 2 people depending on what you're making. And then you have a nice, beautiful tenderloin. This is extremely tender chicken. You've seen them in packs before sold just like this, but that's exactly what they're doing. So it makes more sense for you to just buy a pack. This was a $6 pack of 2 chicken breasts. You can't beat it. And now you can really break it down and do some things with it. So what we're going to do, take it to the next level. Pop the top on that taco uppercut. Use code AWESOME at whitebullsbarbecue.shop. And I'm just going to keep it real simple. We're just going to season this up real nice. You could dry brine this / marinate it in the fridge for a day or 2. Let that flavor really lock in. Super simple. Pat it in there. I mean, look at the color on there. Like this.
Yeah, that's great.
Flip it over, same thing. And because we started to really develop our bottles a little more over time, and Lynn and Peyton have been down since the inception, but now these bottles really flow well. Like the shake is nice and even. You get a nice coat on there. And now you're ready. You got some taco uppercut chicken breast ready to go. This can go in a Ziploc or tin foil for a day or 2, and it's only going to lock more and more flavor in there. I will go ahead and do the same thing with this, and so on and so forth with the Rack City. All this is, though, is breaking down and removing a little bit of remnants of the chicken that you don't necessarily need or want. And you have a prepared meal ready to go. Like I said, a chicken breast and a chicken tenderloin could easily feed 1, 2, or 3 people, depending on how you break it down. But I'm talking, that means that we just achieved the potential for at least 2 to 3 meals from a $6 pack of chicken breast. And we removed the part that's undesirable to eat, which is that tendon that runs between the tenderloin and the breast. So I hope you learned something from that. And we can come up with, in the next episode or 2, I'll come up with a couple different ways to utilize chicken breast in an active recipe. But today was about the prep and about really the budgeting and utilization of a good pack of chicken breast. Super cheap, can go for 2 or 3 meals, and you can season it with different flavors. I could do it again and show you with Rack City, but it's the exact same process with a different flavor. So yeah, I think that's the fun part about this show, is it's just piggybacking off of honestly what Peyton's been doing, just showing you guys fun and easy and relatable ways to utilize taco uppercut. And not only that, come together about food. So this always makes me happy. Hopefully that helps you guys budget and have some delicious food at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. We talked about this on the last episode, but it's true. I mean, Bobby Kennedy keeps, Secretary Kennedy keeps telling everybody, eat real, yeah. So instead of going and buying a bunch of processed stuff, get yourself good chicken and then season it with natural seasonings like you make. And
low sodium, no sugar, gluten-free.
Right. Because, they're finding that not only are we eating all these other chemicals in it, but nobody wants to talk about how much sugar is put into it, which is making us become addicted to sugar products, which is, people are gaining weight, diabetes is up, all of this.
Yeah.
You do stuff like this. That's why I'm saying taco uppercut is such a bargain, because if a lot of people don't want to just sit and eat cottage cheese. Okay. But cottage cheese, they're like, okay, I need to get that vitamin D, so I'm going to eat cottage cheese. It's always, when I was growing up, they used to do those diet platters, at the restaurants when they put cottage cheese in the middle with fresh fruit and everything, I remember that. And, and a lot of people would almost gag reflex, eating cottage cheese. I love cottage cheese, but not everybody does. Well,
maybe it's the texture for some people.
I think it is. But you put a little bit of taco uppercut on it. Now, all of a sudden, you got a whole different flavor, and you're not just eating 3 spoonfuls of cottage cheese, you're eating the whole thing. Yeah. And that's what we need, is we need people to think outside the box, because so many people go to eat all this other crap because they want all that flavor. Buy a taco uppercut, throw it on everything, and it's different. I mean, we put it.
This seriously smells so good. Like, just look at the color as it's starting to set in. I mean, seriously, for $15, you're going to get at least a few months worth of really good, high quality, small batch, small business seasoning. This is not McCormick. We're not selling you 50%. Some of these people, selling you guys the similar products, like half of the bottle is sugar. If you could really break it down, and it's ridiculously unhealthy, and you're getting robbed. I mean, we're trying to bring you, not even trying, we're bringing you a product that is cause driven. Peyton really drives that home, but the back end of that is we're selling you something quality. This isn't about a quick smash and grab. This is something we want your family to grow and love because it's good and it's wholesome and because it tastes good, and you can feel good about it when you use it. And that's why somebody like Peyton gets behind it. And it's a great thing to be somebody at the forefront of what's going on with it. And it's exciting. And once people keep watching these and see it's not just for tacos, could be for corn muffins, it could be for cottage cheese, it could be for popcorn. It's really, if you love tacos, taco anything. That's really what it's about. And it's fun. More than anything, it's fun. Brings everybody together. Doesn't matter who you are, young, old, happy, sad. Doesn't matter what's going on in your life. That we're just trying to give you a product to bring people together. This is really about empowering people and having a cause behind all of this, not just trying to push a product.
I agree. And I think the other thing that I really like about what we're doing is we're also showing people not only how to eat on a budget, but there's, you go and look at a lot of these places where they're making recipes and stuff, and they'll feed 6, 8 people. Okay. There's so many people that are sitting in their homes, and there's 1 or 2 people in that home, and they're like, we'll just go eat out because we, especially if you're alone. And here's the thing. Think about this. If you're not doing recipes for one person, I don't care if it's a senior, I don't care if it's autistic, I don't care if it's just somebody who's single, and you're sitting in your house, you're sitting there thinking, all right, I need to go eat out because I can't there's no recipes for just me, for one person. Okay. So because everybody's always pushing the bigger 4, 6, 8 people, right? I don't know why, but they do. So now you go to a restaurant and you're sitting alone in the booth and you're seeing all these other people conversing. You're feeling lonely. You get up, you ate dinner, you got up, you walk out, you feel alone, right? So you don't want to do that again. So you start going to fast food. You start getting attached to the fast food and all the junk. What we're teaching you too is how you can do it at home, enjoy yourself, and you start cooking, and all of a sudden you're talking to a neighbor outside and you're like, yeah, you know what I made last night? Boom. You've got a conversation. So other people are asking you, and then you can take that if you decide to invite some other singles that and make 4 different dishes when somebody comes over, because
like a potluck or something.
There you go.
Now we're having fun with it. We're building a little community here I didn't know existed in my backyard or my neighborhood.
Exactly.
Food is very powerful.
It is. Listen, they say that there's when I was growing up, my dad and them, they always did a lot of business deals either over a meal or on the golf course.
Always. But I mean, breaking bread, right? Like old Italians say, we got to break bread together. We're going to sit down and literally break down a loaf of bread and have some pasta. And yeah, it's true. I mean, and I hope that whoever's watching this, I swear it does not matter who you are. We want this to be fun and exciting, and you can do it. You will do it, and you'll thank us later. It's great. It's cheap, it's affordable, and it's fun. And I think that, like Lynn said, to really drive it home, it'll connect you to people. And that's really what we want for you.
We do. And if you purchase Chris's, the White Bulls barbecue seasonings, we want you to respond to us and give us some ideas of something you'd like to see us. Maybe you come up with something and you're like, yeah, I'm not really sure how to make that. And, we'd love to, or you come up with an idea. We'd love to have you on the podcast so you can tell us what you've used the seasoning.
This is an interactive metasphere. Like, we want you to be a part of this in many different ways, even if you're not somebody that's super forward or camera facing or doesn't want to do content. Maybe you just DM me or Lynn or Peyton like, hey, how did you do those corn muffins? Or the door is wide open and we want to be at your fingertips to feel included. That's what this is all about. So never hesitate to reach out to me, Lynn, Peyton, whoever, wherever you can reach us. Or if it's Spotify even, you're not a big communicator, you just want to listen to all the stuff that we're doing, especially the 5 minutes of Awesomism, go check that out as well. There's great guests over there, great conversations being had there. It's all inclusive over here.
Exactly. And what we're going to start doing is, like, maybe on our 10th episode, when we hit our 10th episode, we'll do a live where we invite other people. You can come on, you can ask us questions.
That'd be fun.
we can start doing that. So, share this with your friends. And please know that if you're alone and you're feeling lonely, we're here. We are here. We'd love to talk to you. We'd love to connect with you, even if it's just we all get on a Zoom call and we each bring our favorite snack and just kind of start talking about what our favorite snack is. And pretty soon we're having a conversation. We don't want anybody to feel alone. If you have ADHD, autism, PTSD, if you're a veteran who's sitting at home feeling really lonely, guess what? We're here. And listen to our podcast and go over to 5 Minutes of Awesomism. We've had some unbelievable guests. We had Nick Searcy, who's an award-winning author, director. He was in Fried Green Tomatoes. He was on that show Justified. I mean, he's been on all kinds of things. We've had Matt Morgan, the former WWE superstar. We've had Sammy Smith, who was an NFL player and an All-American at FSU. We've had Brian Stork, who not only was an All-American at FSU, but won a Super Bowl ring with the New England Patriots. We've had autistics. We've had people who are sitting in their house feeling alone.
It's definitely worth giving a listen. Yeah.
Yes. We're giving them their voice. So if you want to come on this one or you want to come on the 5 Minutes of Awesomism, reach out to us. There was an autistic adult today that put out on Instagram, and it kind of broke my heart. He put a post out that said, I'm sorry I'm in everybody's space, meaning like he was sorry he was alive. And I DM'd him and said, well, I'm not sorry you're here.
Right. And we're here to save those people from feeling that way or feeling like they got to act on those feelings and thoughts. Because you do have somebody that cares. Right here in front of you, you got 3 of them. And there's plenty behind us. We also have a network of people behind us that believe in what we're doing. And we're going to incorporate them and their products and their businesses. And again, this is an all-encompassing thing. And it all points back to community and making you guys feel better about what's going on in your day-to-day life. So we're glad to be here for you. This has been Grillin from Awesomism.
Yep.
Anything you guys want to add?
Nope. I think that's it. I mean, other than, hey, don't forget that we've got a huge announcement coming in a couple of weeks that involves White Bowls, involves us, involves the OHO sunglasses, involves F-Body Nation, and a bunch of other really cool stuff coming up. So watch for it. In 2 weeks, we're going to have a big announcement. You guys are going to be like, whoa, this is even cooler, because we're really serious about making, and we are. We're really serious about making, turning negativity into awesomism. And one of the ways we do that is through Taco Uppercut, because we're obsessed with it.
It smells so good right now coming off this chicken. It's ridiculous.
I'm glad it's not in front of me, because Pete could be out there cooking it already. We'd be off this. You'd be seeing the back of our chairs while we were cooking it.
This is going to be my dinner tonight for sure. I'm going to make like some chicken fajitas or something. But yeah, it smells good.
Oh yeah, it was a bean. Oh yeah. We use it for everything in our house. No,
we do.
We really do. Pate puts on grilled cheese. I mean, wait till you see the next one we're doing.
Oh, grilled cheese. That sounds phenomenal.
I know. So everybody, thanks so much. Hit that follow button. Give us a great review. Reach out to us anytime. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Take care.
Bye, guys.